Secure the bag.
Hey guys, so normally whenever I do private lessons like this, I'm the one teaching, but today I'm actually going to be taught by Ethan Turner. The one and only. I have been struggling with triples. I've landed some on the ground, but I've never landed them on film. I have a few examples like this. Excuse me, good sir. Yeah! Land. That was big, man. Land. Yeah! I can't get it on trampoline, even though trampoline gives you so much more. I either overflip or I flip the flip enough, but then I barely twist. It's like really slow motion, and I don't really understand why. So Ethan was saying that he was gonna do some private lessons on Instagram, and I was like, bet. So this is our private lesson together, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Heck yeah. Super stoked to be able to teach you. Thank you again for the opportunity.
Absolutely, bro. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's actually the one from the Garrison.
Oh no way!
It's not the one, but it's theirs. I asked on Facebook what trampoline everyone had, and Kyle was like, this one, and I was like, bet, and I just bought it. I was like, that's the one. That's what I'm gonna do. But I left the net up because I have a daughter, and she freaking loves the trampoline, and she runs around and runs in the net and stuff like a wrestler. So yeah.
I personally like the net too. I'm if I want to try a really big skill, I'm I don't want to just fly off of that thing.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna try gainer switch double cork just for funsies, and then
yeah, get some twisting on them.
First try. Nope, I undercut it a little bit. Okay. I always, I don't know how you feel on trampoline, but whenever I go for my biggest stuff, I always end up traveling just a little bit backwards. So I try to gainer switch in this corner.
It's the mental thing always throws me off whenever I go to raise the difficulty.
Yeah. Okay, dope. I'm ready. What advice do you have, Sensei?
I'm so you said in your triple fulls, it's mostly a flip problem. So I'm if that's, is it, you said it's an over flipping problem, right?
Yeah, so if I go for a double, which angle do you want me to do it from so you can see?
You can do it from pretty much any angle. I should be able to see.
All right. I'll do it from this. So I'll just go for a regular dub.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty much in control of that, but if I were to go for a triple, I got kind of close on that one actually. That was one of my better ones.
Well, but ratio, honestly, that one had a pretty good ratio.
Gotcha. Yeah, but it's still that was way short.
Yeah. Triples are weird because you have to put in a lot of energy and momentum and still get that flip twist ratio perfect. Your flip twist ratio and your dub is perfect, right? It's gonna work every single time, right? You're just gonna get right back to your feet. And so if you're over flipping, then you need to initiate the twist earlier, like you did in that one.
Right.
In that one, you had a pretty early twist. And then if you want to take care of the flip with that one, what I do is I really pull from my butt cheek.
Okay.
You're doing a car twisting, and you really kind of throw your hip up to get your hips up into the air for the flip. I do the same kind of thing on the trampoline, and I'll like almost like air thrust and pull my butt cheek into the air just to get my hips up into the barrel of the twist.
So kind of like.
Yeah.
This. Okay, and so I guess my issue with that is, so like the way I landed it before was I would think full on the way up, and then I would spot, and then I'd double down.
That's exactly what I do. I do like a half, and then I do like 2.5.
All right, well, I'll try that then, I guess.
Like a half,
right, so I'll try like
and then like the 2.5. The key is like, it's got to be like a pretty quick half, you know, like it's a quick spot and then it's done.
Oh, that was double right there. I didn't even try to actually.
Room too.
Okay. Do you think I should bounce more, or you think I should just do it regularly? Like,
that one's like up to you. Like if you feel like you have a lot of control with like almost the no bounce, then that could be the way. Or if you just want to make it easier now, then you can add a lot more height and then like slowly work your way back down to less bounces.
Okay. I'm gonna go based on energy. So like I'm pretty hyped up now, so I'll just stay like low bounce, and then if I need to bounce later, it'll also help me later when I translate it to like cart and stuff. It'll be like, well,
exactly.
I'm basically gonna stand. All right.
You got it.
So early half. Do you spot or you just go for it?
I do an early half and I spot the ground.
Okay. Dope. All right. Early half spot up. Turn. Hey. That was actually okay. That was ridiculous. That was double and a half.
It really gets it done.
That's stupid. Okay.
Control too.
All right. I'll try early twist, spot, double, and then just hold it, or what?
Yeah. Just hold it until you feel like you're past the 3. And like this one's like always the tricky one because like you're gonna under rotate, but then like you'll just find kind of like the proper timing with the muscle memory. Because like with 3 twists, I can almost barely spot the last one, you know, because it starts to go pretty fast.
Definitely.
At that point, it's kind of like the muscle memory. I only really see the first like half spot.
Yeah. Okay. Dub. Hold it.
Yeah.
Okay. That felt pretty good.
That last half to me.
Did I tuck, or is there anything like you've never noticed?
Kind of came up out of the twist in the last half, but that's also natural to get yourself back to your feet if you didn't have quite enough to finish the triple. So
okay.
I'm thinking the tiniest bit more in this set and almost like a cross. Because at this point, we're not trying to add any more flip. We're just trying to add, I think, a fast enough twist to get you back to your feet.
That makes sense. Do you say it again?
Do you feel like you're flipping hard enough?
Yeah, actually. Like, I definitely do.
Tight. Because it looks like you're flipping just about enough. Now you just need to twist the tiniest bit faster to get it done and get back to your feet.
Okay.
For like twisting speed, like the way that I can get like top speed on my twisting is like I have my ankles crossed, I'm squeezing my butt and my core, and my arms are like in, however. Like a lot of
Yeah.
I'm sure you have one that's comfortable for you, but the key for me is my abs and my ass, honestly. And my ankles.
Okay. Yeah, like I've always been sketched to twist to cross my ankles. I'm also 31, so I ain't trying to get any like joint injuries.
You gotta uncross them at the end. That's the thing. If you don't uncross them,
then you get wrecked. All right, I'll try to think about every single thing squeezing and see how tight I can get. Early spot, rip it, go across.
Oh, that was so good.
Dang, that was really close. That was 10 minutes.
That one had almost all of it. The next one,
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous because like I teach people professionally at a gym, online, all the time, and it's like one of those things where it's like I understand what I'm supposed to do, but then I can't apply it. But then it's like this silliness of like you're just telling me what to do, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'm like super close to triple. It's like I don't get it.
Dude, I do 800%. And even when especially when I explain a trick too, I'm like, then when I go back and actually do it, I like actually listen to my own advice. I'm like, wow, I should try. People front swings, dude. There was a time when I was just like, yeah, you really have to use your arms, and then I would always add, don't look at my footage as a good study example because I don't use my arms, but it's
All right, I'm just gonna rip it. I know what I'm supposed to do now, so we'll see how close we can get.
get her done. Ba, ba, ba. Oh!
Dang.
Good
That's
time.
like honestly the closest I've ever gotten to triples on tramp.
That was so close. I'm thinking like quarter second more set, like
Okay.
letting your hips come up and then rip that barrel done.
Okay, so I'm not sitting enough.
Like the tiniest bit more. That's always what I find is like adjusting the set like timing by like this much.
Okay. All right. And then in, not over.
Out and come in super tight.
Okay. That felt a little slower.
Yeah. That set I think was a bit too long.
Okay. So somewhere in the middle.
It's somewhere in the middle is gonna be your sweet spot for that perfect trip.
Okay.
I don't want the set to become slower because it's longer, because typically the set can still be like, I don't know, like the tiniest bit longer, but not be affected to become like too slow.
So
before it was a lot better because it was a lot faster, and you really
like bigger shapes rather than slower.
bigger shape, because I think a lot about like the physics of going big to small in like the set, and like that is really gonna make the initiation of the twist a lot faster, I think. So maybe if it was just the tiniest bit like bigger to small, but just as fast, because you really get your hips up well into the barrel on that first one.
Got you. Let me get some water.
Oh, I feel. North Carolina weather, I bet it's humid as fuck, dude.
It's like swimming right now.
I'm just swimming.
Yeah. What did you land triples on tramp first or on ground first?
I did them on tramp first, and for me, it almost started to like I started to twist a lot earlier, and that's like kind of like how I really just integrated like doing from dub to trip and trip to quad. I would almost so I want to steer away from making the set longer, because I believe the set honestly gets shorter, because it doesn't get longer as it does. I try and make it almost bigger of a shape to get smaller, so that like explosion and that like compression of my body is going to help kind of make the twist faster. But
understood.
It's a tricky one, but I think definitely what you did with the one before, when you twisted like earlier and you like got your hips up quickly and just got into the barrel, just getting it done. That's the way.
Okay.
Is that what you were doing?
Get it done. Got you. Okay. Super big shape, but not too long. Rip it.
Yeah, nice and quick, and then really just focus on getting your hips up into the air and getting that twist up.
Okay. I traveled more on that one.
Yeah.
I'll just go for it one more time and see if anything changes.
Ooh, okay. That one was a lot better, because that one didn't travel as much too.
I tried to spot more. Last time I didn't spot like at all.
That one I definitely saw like the half spot. Did it feel like you almost stalled your trip with too much of a spot though, or did that feel like good?
Nah, the last one I just did felt way better than the one where I traveled.
Yeah, because that one definitely looked a lot better too. Like your hips got up quickly, and then you got into the barrel. I think you could even start twisting earlier and get it done too.
Get it done. Okay. Just really go all in on the set and then just hold it.
Yeah, I think getting my arms up and then just flinging my hips up into the air to get the flip done.
Just pure violence.
That big old violent air thrust,
Yeah.
That's what these triples are all about.
All right. Violent air thrust. Man, that's so close. Flip feels better. The twist felt a little slower.
The twist was, I think, a little slower. The flip was
I
good.
even I focused on the twist that time too.
I think there's probably gonna be like there's like two routes almost. Like there's twisting early enough that the flip doesn't matter as much, and you do like one of those like double full up, full downs. I don't think that's ideal, right? That's just like a progression more than anything, because you already have the proper flip twist ratio. That I think the best move is to literally just because you're under flipped like that much, so you need the tiny bit more drive in your flip, and you could almost even try and I almost like throw for this. I want to stand up.
It's fine.
It's almost like you throw your heels behind you off the trampoline to just kind of, I don't even know. You're just like,
okay.
Whenever you swing or you jump off anything, I almost imagine I'm like pushing or like, not pushing, but you're always pushing.
Pulling backwards with your heels?
Yeah, you're kind of like pulling the ground back. And I would try and imagine that same thing with the tramp, just so that when you do it like in combination with that air thrust motion, that your hips are literally just getting thrown into the sky. Because for me, at least, the one thing that I found is like super important is literally just your hip positioning in twisting. And that if you can get your hips up into the air quick enough into the barrel of the twist, that you can just get pretty much anything done.
Okay. So hips up faster at any cost.
Slightly faster hip drive into the air, and then try and twist like that much earlier.
Okay. Earlier and more. Oh! Dang, that was so close. Frick.
So close.
All right, so the hips up definitely helped a lot because like I had that.
Sick.
Oh.
What I think of is when we're twisting earlier, because we're cutting off the set, you need to compensate that with something else. And so I generate almost all of my flip from my hips instead of actually like waiting in a long set. And that
makes so much sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense because I have so many students where I teach them like fulls and they'll like look at a trip and be like, but they're not throwing their arms up. And I'm like, bro, I know, but like at the beginning, like you're not comfortable with like 10,000 pounds of force going into your cart. You know what I mean? Like, so that makes so much sense. So like, kind of just focus on twisting and making the flip come from the hips and the feet. Okay.
Yeah. That way you can just kind of chill up here and just squeeze them.
So all I gotta do is spot the ground and then triple.
Okay,
I got it.
You got this, bro. Easy money.
I got it. Easy money.
Secure the bag.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That doesn't even feel like triple. What the heck, man? Appreciate it.
High five from fucking Colorado, bro. That was amazing.
Yo, high five from Colorado. Yeah. Dang, thanks, man. Like, I have been out here for hours trying that.
Dude, legendary. Legendary.
Teaching, bro. This is so ridiculous. Like, I knew I would at least gain something, but I honestly didn't think I would triple. Like, I was like, I'll get close.
We got it. And now we just gotta find that timing, whatever you just did, and just replicate that every single time.
Okay. So force. It's just the force from the tramp.
Like feel how that timing felt with your hips and everything, and it's just gonna be easy every single time. Yeah, that one was even like fully rotated and everything, and now it's just like the tiniest bit more flip.
Could you tell
Money.
what I did wrong?
Yeah, that last one had not enough flip. It had enough twist because you were landed fully rotated, but you need like the tiniest bit more hip drive in that last one.
Got you. It makes perfect sense because I didn't spot.
Yeah, dude, the spot in the last one, or the one before that, where you actually landed was like so prime. The twisting was tight, got around, It was like
So
everything it needed to be.
I got you. Okay, dope. So on that one, I kind of just ripped it right away.
Yes.
So that clearly makes a difference with the set.
And you can rip it right away if you have enough hip drive, but for the other one that you did, you just allowed yourself to set more, and that made it.
It felt easy. Like it didn't even feel hard because I
It
set.
looked easy. It looks like it should, you know.
Dang, dude. It only took like 20 minutes. All right, let's see how many I can land. If I get a few in a row, then we'll just like work on some other stuff. If that's cool with you.
Sweet, yeah, I'm down for whatever you want.
All right, dope. Appreciate it.
All right, triple set and then just do a trip, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
I feel. Wow.
Close. That was the twist for sure. It
Yeah.
was like weak sauce trip.
Had a slow start to it, and throughout the trip, it couldn't speed up enough to get back all the way around to complete.
All right, right.
Oh,
I exited because I was over flipping.
I feel that.
I pushed way too hard. The last one I didn't push enough, and I was just like, "Let's go!" And I just was gonna double back.
See, this is why we love nets.
This is why what?
This is why I love nets.
Dude, for real, yeah. I just do like
Over flip and not die.
In the
Because
bushes.
the jumps are like they're elevated too. If you fall off that thing, you can go flying. You got a height drop.
Yeah. It's true. That's why, like, ideally, set in ground would be the best because you sort of roll off. But
Like quick tangent, but Dylan James bought the Torque House and is gonna dig the trampoline into the ground.
yo, that's amazing. That's so dope. I want to eventually. I'll probably move, and then when I move, that's when I'm gonna do it because like I'll have more land and stuff. But this is like in a neighborhood, and it'll probably like be so much effort because it's like HOA and everything. But
That's it, dude.
HOA will get in your ass about it. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you hear that, moms? You're vindicated. Ethan Turner says use a net.
Yeah.
All right,
Safety
hit
pin.
a quick trip.
You got it.
That was definitely good enough twist wise.
Oh,
I think I overflipped. What did it look like?
It definitely because you were finishing the twist as you came around in the last half, and like I don't know. For that one, it looks like you just didn't start the twist early enough because I find when you're not starting early enough, you're already vertical, or your flip's already done as you're completing the third twist, and that's not really what you want. Then it's like you're just prone into like rolling over. You want the third twist to be finishing as the flip is finishing, which is what happened in the one that you landed. And so you got to, I think, start the twist the tiniest bit earlier, and then realize that it's going to remove some of the sets. You really got to fucking yoke them hips up into the air.
Yoke them hips.
Yoke them hips. Get it.
No,
Ooh.
I was too close to the net. I was trying it from a different angle to see what it felt like.
Yeah, I like it too.
It's hard to perceive, but this is slightly going down this way, so
Right,
I don't
don't
want it to be
let
giving me like that much of an advantage. Trying to be honorable with myself. All right. Spot. No, damn. Now I'm like getting dizzy. All right, do it.
I feel like
do
you know. Get them hips up and get her done.
All right. That's the hardest part, not being toxic to yourself while you're training.
Dude, I feel. The mentality that you had with just like, let's just throw a quick trip. Get the trip done quick. I think that's the way. I think just being comfortable with it, you know, kind of easing in. You're sliding into the triples DM. You're like, let me land you, please.
Got you. All right.
Ooh.
Feels like sluggish, like the air. Oh, let me get some water.
That one was definitely like, I don't know.
That's like how it ends up
More of like
being
a
a lot of times.
wobbly twist compared to the other ones. Because the other twisting that you were doing was like super tight, like really like.
That's what it felt
I
like.
don't know, it looked really good. Looked really controlled.
I appreciate it. Ooh,
I almost feel like
poison ivy.
sometimes whenever I'm doing a triple, with the set, if it's too up and over the top, it like fucks me up. And like I'll do like a sideways ass set and like throw my arms completely to the side. But as long as I kind of spot and like jump in the same spot, like I'm not going to travel too much. And that way I can really get on that tricking axis because, you know, like we're never even going to be doing these triples completely upside down. It's going to be like on that diagonal.
Yeah.
It makes it almost even easier to try it and be able to do it like the double full up, full down type beat. Because whenever I do it out of a cartwheel, it just feels like a Randy. Like it doesn't even feel like it's full anymore because we're removing that first half anyway.
That's what Malik Shepard said. He was like, just train Randy's.
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
That is the other way.
Because-
Oh yeah,
I was just gonna say, because that's how I teach double fulls a lot of times, is I'll get front twisting down for people, and then once they have like a Rudy, it's like, bro, just look over your shoulder and Rudy.
exactly.
And it makes it so much easier.
For all of the back twisting offsets and front twisting.
Dope. All right. Yeah, that was the biggest issue for me when I first started, because I started in 2006. Yeah, bro. And so like double cork was like the highest thing, and like I didn't think about twisting on a 45. Like it was always I gotta twist straight over the top, because I was just like coming from like looking at everybody on the internet. It was all like gymnasts and like Juji was very like clean with everything and stuff. So I was like, all right, straight over the top or nothing. So I gotta fix that. I gotta get out of that habit again.
And now we're playing with these weird axes.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I was like double variated pseudo flips and everything, like with the D leg in, D leg out. Everything. That axis is so cool, bro. It's so cool.
I know, and the double full D leg, like how? I don't even. It's insane. All right, I'm gonna go back to learning free. Spot like a Rudy, hold it.
Yes.
Like. Spot like a Rudy, hold it.
That had a really tight twist, though.
Alright,
I think twisting almost the tweets bit earlier and kind of playing with that that sideways set and that kind of axis change so that you can get like a bit off axis, and that way, for me, it's even easier to land, even easier to spot because you're not directly over the top. But
it makes sense because there's a guy, Will Isery. He actually it wasn't Will. It was oh man, I can't remember his name right now. Troy Butler. He
yeah.
He's a stunt guy. He was saying like when I'm doing double corks, I'm like in my own way, and I have to set more on a side. So that makes more sense.
Sit to the side with a Rudy. Hold it.
Yeah, you got it. Easy. Bop.
Super close. Man, that's the worst. I hate it when I like get it and then I just like
get it, and then you gotta like come back to it. So let's see. I think that one had the similar problem of like the flip is already done and you're twisting on the way down, so that means the twist didn't happen early enough for you to get all three done before you're getting back to complete.
Understood.
And it isn't gonna hurt to try and, well, I don't know, because we also don't want to overflip, but I think that one could have had like the tiniest bit more hip drive.
I felt that
because
too.
the one that you landed, you like yeeted your hips up into the air, spotted half, and then fat Randy came back to your feet. And that one was perfect, I think.
Okay.
So I'm just like, yeah, coming back, like try and go back in time and remember what that triple felt like and just replicate.
That was a while ago. Okay, that took a while. All right, I got it.
Yeah.
That felt like a good set and timing, but I didn't twist fast enough. I could feel like it didn't pull in.
The twist was like a little open, but you still managed to get to complete because I think that you just like had like almost enough of everything. So in like the next one, just like take the stats and bump them up the tiniest bit.
All right. Hold my leg.
It's all about preserving that beautiful flip twist ratio that we've established with that one triple. Blah blah blah.
That was
Good. That one needed just the tiniest bit of flip. Had a lot of good twists though. Started well. Twist got done, but the hips just didn't like ride you over and bring your feet back to the floor.
Understood. All right. Damn it. I would have landed if I had more space.
That one was mad good too.
That's all right. Okay.
That one looked perfect.
Okay. Got it. I think I have like the rhythm though. At least like I understand the timing and stuff, so I can at least take it and work with it. Oh, that's dope. It's honestly energy. That's like I train with Dylan Berry, BBB. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that kid killed.
Yeah, he kills. He's like doing almost quints on trampoline and stuff, and he can like triple cork like 2 feet off the ground. Like I'm just like doing this and I like watch him.
Like no height.
Yeah, exactly. And so like
what happened?
I'm gonna drill it. Let's see how full D-leg twist feels. Feels pretty easy. Full snapu. Ooh. I didn't think I would land that one, but I did. All right, guys, well, I landed it, and I did not think I would. So obviously, like I didn't even feel like there were that many tips that he said that was like that amazing, but like clearly he's just a wizard, and he just infected me through cyberspace and like kind of puppeted me to land it. And so hopefully I can keep that feeling that he, you know, cyberspace wizardry me. But in all seriousness,
connections in the brain.
Yeah, exactly. He just like went through the ether. But in all seriousness, he is a great teacher from another teacher. I honestly did not think I was gonna land it at all, bro. So thank you. Like I literally have been trying that for like 6 months. Since I got my trampoline, I was like, let's do this. And it's just like little small tips that just like make the difference.
I'm so happy that we made it happen, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna be drilling dub and a half on floor and see how close I can get.
Dude, keep me posted with these triple like updates. Like, let me know like when you're starting to take it to floor. I want to fucking see it. That'd be fucking so sick.
All right, bro. I'll tag you in it. Anything you want to say before you go?
No, just thank you so much again for the opportunity to teach you. I mean, I always like love sharing any knowledge and helping people get to where they want to be, and helping you get your triple today was fucking amazing. So I'm glad that we got to have this little journey together.
Yes, thank you so much. If you guys want private lessons from Ethan, he's doing them through Zoom or Insta or whatever you want. Just message him on Instagram at what's your handle that you want? Because you have two.
Teton_TDR. That's the one.
Gotcha. Yeah, not the other one.
Everyone is welcome to go find Eaton Ass. That is my photography and personal account. If you want to get to like see what's just going on in my regular everyday life, that's that account. But for all my tricks and everything else, that's Eaton TPR.
Dope.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, bro. Seriously.
Dude, thank you. This has been fucking so fun. I'm like,
all
really
right, dope. I'm glad. Well, see you guys later, and see you later, Ethan. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, bro.
Dude, hell yeah.